2023-2024 season. Let's get it. It's a great return, layout strikes back. We going live and tuned up to the max. Real and King still spitting the facts. Wrapping it up with Lil Yard in the chat. Baltimore Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree, we don't know about that. We wrote the blueprints, don't know about that. And Nico, we trust, yeah, we know about that. MFF fail, that new roster. Cooking up with Curry, steak and Eliza. Hope your appetite will win in this hearty. Grab yourself a seat for the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You ain't imagining, we home like Fosters. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein, Luca and Kyrie. They created a monster. The rules of the game are the same. They on every platform, same name. As WTM, have your question on screen. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Will and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Glow Yard.
YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective, guys. Tough loss, man, but yeah, it was still a good game. Very entertaining. Wish it was different circumstances, but it is what it is. We're going to get into all that, guys. But before we do all that, man, go ahead and do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel, if you're into Mav content. And go ahead and hit that like button, everyone who's watching us right now. It'd be a much appreciated. Like I said, tough loss. Comeback for the Mavs. A huge comeback, 30 was a 30-0 run at one point in the game. Came up a little short. But like I said, we're going to get into all that, man. King, you ready to do it, man?
Let's do it.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into these takeaways of the game here. Like I said, it was a good game, man. Dallas falls short, 126-120 to the OKC Thunder. Dallas shot both teams shot 44% from the field. Dallas shot 36 from three. OKC shot efficiently 45% from three. Free throws, Dallas shot 23 of 35. OKC shot 18 of 21, but Dallas shot 65%. OKC shot 81%. Dallas lost the rebound battle by 3, 50-47. And OKC had one more offensive rebound than we did, 16-15. All right, King, go ahead and let the folks know, man. What was your takeaway from the game, man?
Shout out to everybody that watched the game with us on Playback. First and foremost, if you haven't joined the wave yet, you need to. You're pretty late to the party, but you can still join. But other than that, bro, I'm not big on moral victories at all. Like I hate just win. You feel me? But this is the closest thing to a moral victory that we could have had. There were a lot of things that were, I feel like, unlocked. Lively, Luka Doncic and Derek Lively. I think they just created a bond. I just saw. I know they were already, creating something, but I felt like something was created today. Lively was going inside, was being a presence. He shot 100% from the field, I believe, today. Yeah, he was amazing, man. He was all over the place, offensively and defensively. He was a plus 12 in the game. Like, we need him. He is amazing. He is that dude. I felt like, who else? The other guy that was big for us today, Derrick Jones Jr. Derrick Jones Jr. has just been that dude. You feel me? Like, I don't know what else to say about him. We've been trying to say it to folks and all. Like, he's an important piece. He's one of the biggest pickups, I think, of the offseason so far this year for anybody. Like, what is this, like 3, maybe 20-point games so far for him on our team this year?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's ridiculous. He gave you 24. He played good defense. Like, Shea didn't have the greatest game today. I thought he would probably go off today. He didn't. That was big. I thought AJ Lawson off the bench was amazing. The young guys, like, I felt like it was a lot of fight today, bro. There was some calls at the end that went out that didn't go our way, that hurt us. But it was awesome, man. Like, it sucked that we lost. The travel call really stopped the momentum. I felt like it. And then after that, the turnover, which led to the bucket. But it was big time, man. And Luka was just masterful today. Like, he had one of those just, I know the plus minus for him says -7, but today he was all over the place, like everything. He didn't want to lose this game. You could tell it was a big time game against a big time player, against a big time team. And he wanted to show what he could do and what he was about. And it's situations like this of why I hated that we tanked and didn't play in the playoffs, because I know just the Luka magic and what he can do whenever he's on the basketball floor. But he was incredible, bro. He played 46 minutes. Like after I know he was probably already tired, from dealing with his newborn last night and all. I know he probably couldn't get any rest, and that was awesome that he gave the team that. He was just incredible, bro. Like I can't get on him at all. I thought he was off the chain. It was just good to see him. Steph Curry gave us a little something off the bench as well. Starting today, and it just came up short, bro. Like we missed Kyrie in the last moments. I think that would help Luka Doncic out right then and there. We didn't have our guys. Like we could have won this game, but we didn't. We weren't fully healthy, I guess, and we lost it. But like I said, closest thing to a more victory, man. That 30-0 run was impressive. It was masterclass. It was just incredible from top to the bottom. We just played incredible basketball for that point. It was good to see that, but we took the L. So it is what it is, but we got to find a way to win the next game, man, and get something going again because there's a couple hours on the road. It isn't looking good as far as the overall record. But I could see things changing with our team in the future based off of this game, if that makes sense.
I mean, I hope you're right, man. It was a good game. A few players to take out of it, man, that stood out. Like you said, Derek Lively had a stupid game today, man. Actually, 16, like 7 blocks. He almost had a triple double off the blocks. He dominant today, man. Got to give him big props today. I think he outshined Chet today, man. So 2 top MVP, 2 Rookie of the Year candidates he outshined, man. So shout out to Derek Lively on that. Like I said, Derrick Jones Jr. hitting his shots today. Hit his threes. He was 50% for 3 shots as well. He's just constantly being like. I mean, I think probably named what 2 bad games he had so far this season. Other than that, he's had pretty solid games. Like you said, I think this is his third 20-point game today. So he did pretty good, man. Of course, Steph came in and gave you a little boost there. He helped with that second run we had. I think he had both runs there in the game. So big shout out to him. AJ Lawson, man. I know we've been hearing a lot of the Glow Yard talking about trying to get him into the rotation, man. I think I see why.
Josh Green.
Hey, AJ, one of them guys, man. He gonna come in and give you what you need, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he does the dirty stuff.
Yep.
He fills in the gaps. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to AJ Lawson, man. After they put him in clutch time too, man. So that's a big ups to him, man. Shout out to AJ Lawson, and of course, Luka, man. I got the jersey on for him today. The man was out there looking like a man possessed. You got yours on too. He's out there looking like a man possessed out there, man. He had them Eric Gabriellas on today. Out there doing his thing, man. Yeah, they cut the lead down to 9, man, and then it just ballooned right back up. I know why, but I know if I say it's gonna be a whole issue.
Yep. You already know why.
I'm surprised you didn't say it.
Yeah. We already know about that. That's why I left.
Yeah, I'm leaving it alone, bro. I'm tired of talking about it. We already know what the problem is on the team. And they only gave him 5.
The guys are -9 if they want to know.
Interesting. But yeah, like you said, man, tough. It was a tough loss. Like I said, they had that 30-0 run. They damn near shut OKC for almost a length of a quarter.
Yeah.
With that run, and like I said, man, I shout out to TGK because he kept calling it. He was the one who called the comeback. And I was sitting there watching, you know what I'm saying, just trying to gauge and see what was going on in the game, see if there's anything I noticed in the game, and just like you said, Luka not wanting to lose, man. Luka had a probably the nastiest triple double he's had in his career, other than that 60-point one.
Yeah.
18 assists, 15 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Like he did everything today. Yeah. Like he literally played like he didn't want to lose, bro. Like this is the Luka that is the MVP Luka right here, bro.
Yep, this was that guy.
Like, yeah, this is the Luka that y'all always hear me and King talk about when we start criticizing him. This is why we criticize him, because we know what Luka can do.
This is the best player in the league, Luka.
Exactly. This is the best player in the league, Luka, right here. Like this is the guy that we always say that he can be.
Yep.
On a consistent basis. If we get this Luka every night, man, I said the league is in trouble. Like you said, the -7. I'm not paying attention to that. He definitely impacted the game today, man. Like I said, on both ends, taking Cookie straight up, passing lanes, blocks. You know what I'm saying? Boxing out, rebounding, setting guys up. Like I said, him and Lively on that 2-man game, man, was stupid today, man. Just crazy. Like I wish we had got a win with these performances, man. This was
the MVP performance. If Luke would have pulled this out, this would have been like, whoa. And without Kyrie, you feel me? Like,
yeah, this was definitely a special moment. It's a special game, I guess, for like Derek Lively too, man. Like,
absolutely,
we see the kid's potential, man. Like, I know we see his impact every night, man. If he starts playing like putting the numbers like this up with the impact, man, he gonna be something, man.
Bro, he is big time. And like you said in the beginning of the show, you said he did it against Chet as well. Like he did it against Wemby. He understands moments. He's a big time player. That's what I learned from him today. He played against both the guys that are favored to win the the Rookie of the Year, and he's embarrassed both of them.
Bro, and the way he was scoring today too, like off the dribble, finger rolling over cats and everything, man. Like he looked good, man. The kid looked good. Definitely has something to look forward to. We can just give him a little bit of help, man, at the center position, man. I think everything gonna be good. But yeah, that's my takeaways, man. Like I said, it was a good game, man. It was a good game. Like I said, I would have wanted them to pull it out, of course.
Let me ask you this one: did we win this game at full health?
Yeah. Especially if Luka playing like this, we would definitely have won at full health. Because remember, we weren't in full health; they were.
Do you leave this game scared of OKC, or wanting to see him again right away?
Yeah, I feel the same way about this game that I felt with Denver.
With Denver, you want to see him again now, right?
Yeah, like I want to see him again. We get full health, but you know, like I said, it wasn't a bad loss, bro. It's one of them. Okay, we see now, you know, and I think Kid. I mean, I could say I can't. Well, I should say I can't speak for Kid, but Kid should have been able to see some things today, man, with some of these players. I'm just saying, bro. You know,
I saw his press conference. I don't know if you saw it. He said he talked to Lively at halftime and said, "Bro, don't stop passing it. Go score." And thank you, Jason Kidd, if you did that. That's all I want to say. Like, finally, bro, we need interior, like paint presence or paint points is just a different aspect of the game, bro. Like, I would love it if we can get more points in the paint.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. But you got anything else, man, you want to take away?
Nah, that's basically it, man. Josh Green, better watch out for his job. I told you. But
Omax didn't play. I know he didn't really score or anything like that. -4. Like I said, I'm not paying attention to that.
Yeah.
His energy today, man.
Yeah, he was good. He was good defensively. And
you know what? I liked him playing 1-on-1 too on Chet. Well, he did pretty solid on Chet too. But what's the boy name? Shea. It was a few times. Yeah, it was a few times top of the key. He was guarding 1-on-1.
And that's what we asked for, bro. I was just gonna say that's what we asked for. That's all. I think you asked for just impact the game some way. And when you got a guy that can impact it in some way rather than just out there doing nothing, that's all we asked for.
And I was going to say, I like the fact that you can put one guy on one guy.
Yep.
That way you ain't got to be trapping and doubling to swing the ball and have guys on the back end of the weak side of the defense have to run and chase that wide open person on the threes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that helps the defense out when you got guys who can stay in front of their guys 1-on-1, bro. I'm not saying you're going to lock them down. And I mean, Shea Gilgeous is one of the top 3 or 4 scorers in the league. I'm not saying you're going to shut them down. But be able to contain them, man, so that way everybody else can stay home on their guys. Because if you're not able to do that, that makes it harder for the defense.
He's a point of attack defender.
He definitely has the potential to be a point of attack defender, man.
And that's just the thing.
You got to work on them threes, though.
Yeah, he got to work on those. But like I said, bro, like, I'd rather it's times where we say, well, why is Powell out there? Put Omax in there, right? Like, and it's not even because, like, so say we stay 4-on-5 on offense, right? And Omax can't score. Well, at least we playing 5-on-5 on defense. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's something else, and that's all that we're usually asking for, I think. Instead of like, play the guy, let him play, if he's raw on the offense, it'll come over time, but let him impact the game defensively right now if that's what he's good at. It's okay.
Yeah, man, I agree. All right, man. That's it. Ready to get a game ball, man?
Yeah, this a difficult one, man. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, I was looking at this too, man. I don't know who to get a game ball. I'll probably go ahead and give it to Luke. You know what? I'm gonna give it to multiple people, man.
That's what I'm saying. I really want to give it to Luka, but I mean, today it's kind of not fair. Like, guys, this was incredible.
I'm giving it to the 3 guys definitely today. I'm giving it to Luka, Derek Lively, and Derek Jones Jr.
Bro, I kind of want to give it to pause. I kind of want to give it to AJ Lawson as well.
Oh yeah, add him in there too. You're right,
Feel
AJ
me?
too.
Like I just feel like it's a group of them 4 guys. They were incredible today. Like this was probably, I would say, for at least 3 of them, probably the best games of their career.
Yeah, probably
Like
say that.
that's between AJ Lawson, Derek Jones Jr., and what's his name, Derek Lively, right?
Yeah, Derek Lively with a career high 20.
This is the best game of their career, probably. So, like Derek Lively almost had like you said, a triple double, bro. You want to let who? What center for the Mavericks?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. So we're gonna give it to them 4 players. I agree with you, bro.
Yeah, all 4 of them guys get it.
Us.
Hold up. All right, man. We'll get to the question in the comments, man. Got to this pretty early tonight.
Yeah.
Listen, man, if y'all got any questions or any comments addressing us, man, please hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment, guys. We ask you to be respectful in the comment section. Also, we take the super chats first. So if any super chats come in, we address those first. And of course, we got a few of them here right now. So I'm going to tackle them. David with the $4.99 though knows says Mavs should be arrested for war crimes for torturing their fan base with this game. He said, "I've never been so demoralized by any early season loss." Yeah, man, it's definitely drain you, man, after games like this. So, I mean, I won't say it. What we say?
I'm about to say I'm not too demoralized from this.
I'm not.
I actually feel good from this game. I know we took the L, and I'm tired of the L's adding up, but I feel like next game could be a totally different Mavericks team if we do things right.
It's always a if with us.
Yep.
Logan with the $5 dono, he says, "Call me crazy, but I think you get rid of Hardy and keep Omax. Omax brings size and defense to the game. He will develop a shot over time. Screw DP."
You gotta decide soon who you gonna get rid of, right?
Yeah, I think you can't stay on everybody, man. So
Yeah,
somebody got to go.
You gotta get traded soon. Let me ask you this: you think Nico make a trade?
You got to make a trade.
Okay. Noah says, "I know it sucks to say because any loss is bad, but this loss was a good loss. I thought Luka played good enough to win, and Derek Lively is a beast. And I think if we got 15 from Grant, we could have won. Yeah, this was probably, like I said, the closest thing to a moral victory, Noah, that you can have." Homa Latte says, "I love it."
My bad. I ain't even started. Not gonna say that he's right though about Grant, man. We gotta get something out of Grant Williams, bro.
Yeah, Grant got to start stepping it up. He about to grab other guys. They said on the playback, I forgot who said it, but Maxi Cleaver becoming street clothes. So Grant, you don't want to fall to TCJ, man. Come on, Grant. Between you and Josh Green. Homa Latte says, "I love AJ Lawson. Omax needs a lot of work. Lively is the center we need. Luka did his very best. Sad we can't close out the game properly. I mean, we ain't been bad in the clutch. We had Kyrie that game. We definitely would have won. But that was a tough one, man. They did more than they should have, truthfully. So I was fine. Noah says, hopefully.
Yeah, like I said, they were full strength.
Yeah, hopefully Luka and Kyrie both play tomorrow because we can't lose to the Grizzlies again. We got 2 days in between, I think, Noah.
Yeah, I better say, no, we don't play again tomorrow. We gotta have it back to back.
We played after the day after tomorrow now because it's the next day. It's Sunday now over here. Y'all still on Saturday. Noah says, "I can't blame Luka for this game. He scored, assists, rebounded, blocked, and got steals. Mostly every 3-pointer was assisted by Luka. Luka carried this team and said it was a loss, though." Yeah, no, there is no Luka blame going on tonight. This is a masterclass. This is one of Luka Doncic's best games I've ever seen.
And you know what's funny, man? They called that travel.
I don't think it was travel.
I don't think it was a travel either, but then they didn't call the travel on Jalen Williams.
Nor did they call the push in the back on
pushing the back on Dort, and they didn't call the travel on Jalen Williams. And you saw Luka when they called the timeout. You saw Luka and them going up to him. Was like, but you didn't call the travel on the other end. You saw him saying that to the referee.
When they called that travel, Luka was past them 2 guys. He'd have been to the rim and scored the layup. Like,
yep,
he was gone to put us.
Or would have set somebody for a wide open 3.
Yep. Probably to score because it was 2 guys behind him. I was
confident he was going to score. That was still in the phase of our momentum.
Mm-hmm. I think he was running to the basket and we'd had a 4-point lead. He'd have scored right there, I thought. Let's see. Joe Biden says, "Repeat after me. Never ever shall I doubt Luka Doncic." Yeah. He also says, "Have a great pod. It's a late night." Thank you, Joe. Noah says, do y'all think this helps Luka's MVP case? I hope we win enough games for him to win MVP. I still want a championship, though. Yeah, I think it doesn't hurt it.
No, I don't hurt it.
Dave says, if we had Kai tonight, we beat this OKC team, no doubt about it. And why did we play Powell? That was really annoying. We were coming back, put him in, and he kills us again.
Yeah, we had we cut the lead down to 9. They put Powell in, and they blew him right back up to 23.
Yep.
Took him out. We won a 30-0 run. So,
but it's like you already know, right? It's like when you sit there and you see it, you're like, well, I know what's about to happen now.
Yeah, I didn't know what the reasoning for him being in the game. I don't understand that part. Like,
I think he wanted to. I think he was thinking about waving the white flag, probably.
And then you still had Luka and them in the game, though.
Yep. So
that's what I'm saying. It didn't make no sense. But if you're gonna wave white flag, take him out.
Yeah. Div says anyone who says SGA has a bigger bag than Luka is crazy. We all saw what Luka almost pulled off against OKC, a top Western Conference team with just one center lively. Yeah. Richard's a Glow Yard Gang member. He says that was a rough one, going to give some of us a heart attack, LOL. But it did show we need a couple of moves still, but we are close. Hard choices need to be made, but Omax needs minutes. Yes, Richard, that's an awesome comment. Hard choices.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hard choices need to be made now. We need to do that. Dave says Luka coaching Lively to be more aggressive, looking for dunks was great. We need that more often. I can't wait to see by the end of the year what Lively will be doing with a stat line tonight. Yeah, that was one of the greatest stat lines I've seen in Mavericks center history. I ain't gonna front you.
I mean, Dwight Powell did that too.
Oh yeah, he did 2 days ago.
If you add up all last year
with this year,
with this year
before
and the year before, that's his stats right there.
Understood. Noah says Derek Lively played better than Chet today. Maybe he got some voters' attention rookie year. Still, unless he goes off now, like so. Noah, if he does right now, like say Luka and him unlock something, and he starts getting like 15 or so a game from now on, yes. But I still think they do too much for their teams for him to win rookie of the year. I think he's all rookie for sure, but I don't know. We'll see. Noah says if Grant can't make his shots and he hasn't been good on defense for the past few games, so what is he doing on the floor? Y'all feel like he's bad on defense today too, Ralph?
He's been so on defense, bro. And I told you that before. He's been kind of iffy on defense. It hasn't been. Derrick Jones Jr. has made more of an impact on defense to me than Grant Williams has.
Yes, I agree. Div says, where's Fan tonight? Looks like I nailed it. I told him we have 0 shot at winning this game with Kyle. He didn't believe me. We need both Kai and Luka to win. Stop hating people. I mean, we almost did it though. Div, you were watching it.
Div was hoping he lost so he could prove a point.
On the low, yeah, it was like yes. Noah says, how many championships do y'all think we win more championships, Luka and Prime Dirk, or who would win more? Or Luka and Prime Joker? I say Luka and Prime Dirk. I feel like Luka and Prime Joker's games are a lot alike. I feel like Luka and Dirk's games complement each other more. You think Steve Nash was setting up Dirk? You remember Steve Nash just walking up to Dirk? Like, here you go. Like, I think Luka would be doing all that and more. Sporting Game said, what a Sporting Game actually? Been a while, I feel like. He says, only asking about what happened in the fourth quarter. AJ Lawson just secured his spot on the rotation, and Seth Curry taking Hardy's spot on the backup guard. Besides the good defensive minded, and we almost won. Yeah, Sporting Game. It was good. A big fat Glow Yard Gang member. He says, worst way to lose a game. Good from the guys to play until the end. We have some dogs. Now we need everyone to be that dog every game going forward. Let's see. I'm not gonna click what Peter said, man. I see you, Peter. I don't know if you trolling or not, man. I hope you trolling. Lies says he's a Glow Yard Gang member. He says, "What's up, brothers? What up, Lies?
What up, Lies?"
He says, tired, coming here to complain. I might take a break. This ish saps too much energy from me. I just hope we're not at the state where we're praising losing tonight. He said, because I don't care about a 30-year run we lost and all the numbers we see are meaningless in the grand scheme of things if we don't get the W. This team has so many holes you don't know where to start to fix. to start to fix it.
We're not praising the loss, Lies.
Yeah.
We just telling y'all, man, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. I'm not. I just told you I don't even do more victories, Lies. So I hate it. We now lost 8 games.
Yeah, like I said, yeah,
Jason.
is it bad we lost? Yeah. But I'm not. It's not one of those losses like the other. I can say the other 6 of those losses we had were trash. Like the last game we had.
Yeah.
That was a trash loss. We shouldn't have lost that game. That was trash.
These one of the L's you take. Pause. You feel me? Like these the L's where you like we showed energy and all. It was okay. Like tonight, I feel like we lost because we didn't have all of our guys.
Yeah, like I said, we were shorthanded. Like King just said, we were shorthanded and they were fully staffed and they only barely beat us
against one of the better teams in the Western Conference. I feel like we lost because we didn't have our guys.
It's fine. It's not a big deal. Logan with the $2 dono.
Click it again. I'm sorry.
Logan with the $2 dono. Lively, I played Wemby and Chet. He's a baller. Yeah, man.
Yep. Appreciate you, Logan. Gina Kim said it hurts. This has to be one of the worst losses of the season. The Bucks one hurt, but this one makes me want to cry. We need a Kai in that moment, but that travel call killed our momentum. It wasn't the worst one to me. This is one of the
it wasn't the worst, but yeah, you're right. That travel did kill our momentum.
That
was BS. That's what I'm saying. It's just kind of funny. You saw quote unquote that travel, but you did not see the one literally right after that with Williams. You see everybody doing this in the crowd and then on the bench. It's like, how you missed that?
How did he see it though? How did he see it when it was 2 guys around Luka? How did he see it travel?
The same way he didn't see the one that Grant Wynn went wipe 1-on-1 by himself on the side. Matter of fact, the referee was literally right there by the play.
Yep, exactly.
The referee that Luka then went up and asked him, "How'd you not see that? Like, how did you not see that travel, bro?"
Richard says, "Don't forget to hit the likes." Appreciate you, Richard. Please, guys, please. JP said Luka and Lively were nothing short of amazing. Too bad we didn't close it, but nothing to hang our heads about. Yeah, I agree. Gina Kim said, I've been wanting Lawson to play since the season started because he always plays well. Kid finally put him in and he showed why he's that guy. We had to wait 20 games.
Yeah, it took us missing like 85 people on our roster for him to play him.
I mean, technically, Jason Kidd got to win the next game to fulfill what I said about him being a coach. He got to be 12-8. If he loses the next game, he's 11-9. I said he need to be fired. Peter said D-Live is very mature for his age. At the post-game interview, he sounded like a coach. Yeah, I heard it, Peter. It was. This dude's legit, man. Like I said, I can't wait to see his development. Gina Kim said, I saw Lively's post-game interview. He confirmed he was told to not pass the ball and get to the rim. Yep. So they told him at halftime. What up, TGK? Glow Yard Gang member. He's the official pregame show host for the Dallas Mavericks. He says, I'm sad. I'm upset. I'm demoralized. I want to quit the pregame shows. I want to fight. I want to cry. OKC fans and players gloating that win. I can't. I want to destroy Ish. I feel you, TGK, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Noah says, I hate when people say on Player's Choice, saying Devin Booker is better than Luka. What was Devin Booker before Chris Paul and KD went to Phoenix? He didn't make it to the playoffs. Yeah, I don't even pay attention to that shit.
I don't even know what Player Choice is.
Like I don't pay attention to this issue no more. Like if people just try to get reactions, like how we playing? You know what it is, man.
I'm guaranteeing that's why whenever I've said this a million times. I've told King and this folks who for me, folks who know me know how I operate, bro. I don't pay attention a lot to other people's teams. So I'm not gonna sit here and make like just outrageous and definitive opinions about other people's teams that I don't really pay attention to like that. I literally watch one team and that's it. The only time I watch anybody else's team when they play us. I don't pay attention to their teams like that. So I can't sit here and say like, man, that guy can't do this, do that. I can't do that. So it's always funny to me how you got people who say stuff and it's like, I know for a fact you don't watch the Mav games. You only go by, what people done said or what ESPN said, or you go by highlights or you go by box scores. Yeah. So, and that's the day and age we live in, man. Like I said, growing up, we didn't have a box score to look at. The only time we looked at stats, we got a Sunday morning paper. That's the only time we looked at it. ESPN was more credible then. They actually told you stuff that you actually can hang your hat on. But now, that's why I stay away from all that stuff, man. Because I know you're not gonna raise my blood pressure with no stupidity, bro. Because I know for a fact you don't watch the games, bro.
I used to watch more games before we did this. Now I feel like I gotta use my free time to do other stuff.
Yeah.
But
Facts.
I watch a lot of guys. I watch playoffs, so I watch other teams doing the playoffs. But other than that, I get a few games in there here and there. But like you said, mainly against the Mavericks. So I'm not gonna go argue with guys. But I mean, people just trying to. We already saw the playoff series. Like that's it. We don't even got to listen to that stuff. We seen the playoffs.
I got a super chat.
Oops, nice.
Trey's a Glow Yard member with a $1.99 note says special game can't keep losing though. No, can't.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, we ain't been healthy the last 2 games, so
you know what?
One guy carrying a game, and then you got another guy carrying the game. So I mean, it is what it is.
Appreciate you as always, Trey. You Glow Yard gang member as well. But there's no shots. The same thing for y'all, man. Special game for KD, getting the 10th spot and then losing. Got closing. Can't keep taking them.
Hey, I about to say, Trey, you should know how it is, bro. Y'all was losing games without both of y'all. Was 2 of y'all's top 3 players. Yeah, we only got 2. Y'all got 3 of them and couldn't win games. So I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. I'm not tripping on it, man. Like I said, we played a team fully healthy and they barely beat us. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is, man. You just won them games. Yeah, we lost. They dust yourself off and try again, bro. No Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? So
no Aaliyah. Also, Trey, did they say anything about Bradley Beal as well, as far as him returning? Is there anything as far as the news with him? I don't know what's going on with that. That's wild. Noah said maybe if Josh Giddey was suspended, we would have.
That's Josh Giddey didn't really do nothing.
Yeah, I feel like Josh Giddey was.
He don't score 10 points. He was 4 for 13. Yeah, I forgot he was out there. To be honest with
you, man, Josh Giddey. Fact said, I'm mad we lost, but at the same time, I'm glad we got to see who should be getting minutes and who shouldn't be. Unlock the young people. Y'all know what we have to lose if the regular rotation players don't hustle. Facts, man. Facts. You on it. You are on it.
Facts speaking facts.
Speaking the facts. Cold hard facts. Come on, man. Like, why? If we're going to keep losing with these other guys, why not just play the new guys and see what they can do? Richard says, guys, even though we all disagree some, I love the playback. It's like hanging at the bar, but with people you want to enjoy the games with. Amen, Richard. Thank you, Richard. I told you I love y'all, man. It's awesome talking. It makes the game much more fun. Sometimes I'm sitting like, man, this game about to be awful. And then we get in there and start talking. I'm like, okay. I realize why I do this. Noah says Derek Lively should be more in this Rookie of the Year conversation on ESPN. Stephen A. Smith even said that he likes Derek Lively. Yeah. I think at the end of the year he can come in 3rd place. That's why I'm predicting it. Gina Kim said game ball to Daddy Luka. You could tell Luka really wanted this game. He was being doubled most of the game, but still dropped 36. His defense was solid, but media won't admit that for Gabby. Yeah, man, his defense he was on one of there.
You said Tim Legler?
Luka went in one of them zones where I told you it looked like he was the best player in the world. Like you can look at him, he was like, I don't care who in front of me and all. I'm going to strip you, whatever. I'm going to do whatever I can. You can't stop this. And that's how I felt tonight. That's why it's not that he has to always have these. And I hate when people hear say this because they think we're saying every game you got to drop 30, 20, and 20. It's not that. It's that we know how easy this can come for Luka Doncic if he just gives it his all. That's what y'all don't think. I don't think y'all understand. It's not that we say, like, this is easy money for Luka. An easy game, Luka averages, 28, 8, and 8 for his career? That's his average for his career. Stop. Cam, what up? He says, I keep telling dudes D Lively is more impactful than Wemby. I mean, I can't argue with it. D Live that dude.
I still don't think they're using Wemby right.
I think they tank it.
And I don't think Wemby likes that.
I don't think he likes it either, but I think it's the right move. I think it's the right move. I think they go one more year without it. Like that's why they playing SoCon and all that point guard.
But the thing is, like, even if he did do what we both think he can do, aren't they gonna still be in a position to get a nice draft pick though?
No. I think if you give Wemby, when they unlock him at times, if they think he is what he is when he doing all that stuff, like they're a middle, like a team that's competing for a 41-41 record. They probably under that, like in the 30s. So a play-in type team and all that. I think Pop wants to be a lottery team this year to get one more piece. They're probably going for a point guard. That's probably what their piece is in the draft or whatever. I don't know who's the point guards or whatever like that. That's probably what they're trying to grab next.
Pop don't got enough. Pop them got enough assets. They can go get the pieces they need to be a competitive team.
If they want to do that's what I'm saying. They can decide which piece they want in the draft. That's a major piece, and then go from there and then get the rest of the guys. Yep.
No, I was saying they have enough assets to go get somebody right now. Which
yeah,
is
no,
what
but I'm
they
saying
were talking about. I was listening to people talking about that this offseason. They thought that they were going to be that sleeper, kind of like them and OKC is being one of them teams that they got the assets to finally make a move to go get some people to be competitive this year.
They're not ready yet, bro. They're not ready. And then when they were in games competing, when Wemby was being used, they usually in games competing. Like you can tell the games when they're not competing and he's really not being used. In the games where they're competing and being close to teams even when they're losing. Like I think they just want to go get one more guy in the draft that be with Wemby. So the two guys at the same time, the centerpieces, and then add the veteran presence around them as far as the guys that wants to come. I think it's one more year.
Man, they better be careful with that, man.
I mean, you could be. Well, wouldn't be a rookie though, bro. He ain't gonna cry. Rookie is fine. Only thing it might hurt him for is his rookie of the year. But as I said, I think it's going to be like the whole LeBron Carmelo thing again. They're probably going to give it to Wemby just because, if not, do it a rookie of the year. Peter says, say what you will about Luka, but he always shows up and never gives up. I ain't going to tag him. Leave it alone. Gina Kim said this was our playoff game, low key. A glimpse into the future, but it's still heartbreaking knowing we could have won that. On the bright side, Lively 7 blocks, 20 points. Outplayed both Wemby and Chet. Yep. Edward says, hot take. What he says, start Omax for Grant. Not yet. Professor says, if this was a loss to a team like the Raptors or Nets, it would sting. But it was a real fight and key players got to shine. Yes, Professor. Yes. Cam, man, you a real one, Cam. Appreciate you for this one. He said Luka, he's a Kyrie fan, guys. Luka was killing dude as a straight beast. He has a chance to be the best offensive player of all time. It's a real one right there, Cam. I've been trying to yell that for a while, but yep. And that's no disrespect. That don't mean nothing about Kai and his game. His game is still great. You just acknowledging the truth. Game recognized game, man. Noah says, if we came back with the roster we had today, just imagine what we can do if we make some good trades. And I mean good trades. And we need to trade THJ. He's injury prone and inconsistent. Yeah, getting back spasms at 31, not a good thing. Gina Kim said, I knew Omax would be great to play. This was a game for our young players. Still wanted to see Greg, though. Hardy was disappointing, but I'm still blaming Kid because he doesn't get to play much. Need to make hard decisions, like Richard said earlier. Hard choices need to be made. Live says this was exciting. My blood pressure up to 200. A great game. Please, no more Powell. The run started after he left the game. Yep. Hey, what up, Knight? He says,
what up, man?
Raul King, sorry I've been MIA, but much love and respect. And I can't believe we let that win slip from our hands after we had the lead. All we had to do was buckle down on defense. Yeah, Mantra. Yeah, Knight. I'm sorry. But yeah, we should it is what it is though, man. Like we had it, but we probably shouldn't have been in the first place. So I'm not.
Yeah, we shouldn't even came back from that.
Yeah, 30-0 run that was dumb. Gina Kim says, see how Lively looked tonight. Imagine how he'll look in the next year and years to come. 15 rebounds, 18 assists. I would have thought he's a center or Joker, really 18 assists with bumps playing MVP. Who Lively, he had 1 assist, I think, Gina Kim.
I think he's talking about Luka.
Oh, Luka. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah. They're going to I think they may have started tonight though, Gina Kim. Like I think they may have realized like Luka can just get a bunch of assists every game if he just gives Lively like at least 5 to like 10.
And shout out to the folks, man, being in the right positions too to help Luka out when he was getting triple teamed out there.
Yep, that was a good game, bro. Tonight's game made you feel like Kyrie. Come on, Kai, we need you right now. This look good. Noah says everyone is talking about Lively. Let's talk about Dwight Powell's huge game tonight.
Oh man,
yeah, 4 minutes with 0.0 rebounds and a -9 most improved player incoming. Just kidding.
Oh man, shots fired.
Lies is a Glow Yard gang member. He says Hardy and Omax should go back to the G League while AJ and Greg should be able to try and get inserted in for some more minutes. Is it normal that we take a timeout and can't inbound the ball right after? truthfully, that was I heard. Well, Dave told me afterwards that AJ lost him to the cuff of the ball, but he didn't. So Luka had to throw it into Forson and Derrick Jones Jr. So that's issues with guys that don't play much, as far as we saying have guys play. And secondly, we got to remember as well, Tim Hardaway Jr. didn't play today. So like that minutes at that position not going to be as many when Tim Hardaway Jr. playing, even if Jaden Hardy doesn't play. But I'd like to see
it ain't like Jaden Hardy out here getting you 20, 25 minutes a game. So.
It's not his minutes that's being held up. It's Tim Hardaway Jr.'s minutes. Live says Luka in God mode. D Live and DJJ had great games. I'm done with Omax for this year. Let him go to practice and come back next season. He is the first player in Dallas to make a kid take a timeout.
Man, I like this energy, man.
Yeah, I didn't feel like this was the complete trash. He was more impactful than Dwight Powell.
Like I said, I see him guard Shea on a few possessions 1-on-1.
Yep,
it helped the defense out.
Yep,
on that 30-0 run or whatever. So
this was their team. So OKC, the reason they should be cheering if they do a show, if guys do a show for the OKC Thunder, they should be cheering on the role players. Their role players came up big for them today. Like we shut down the star players.
Yeah, because Chet and SGA didn't really do anything.
I'm saying we shut down the star players. Their role players came through. Malcolm says this was the MVP Luka right here. Did having a lineup of DJJ, Lively, Lawson, who are all strong at defense, show more of what we are looking for with the Mavs lineup. I mean, we started off rough though, Malcolm. I think it was just, I don't know. I think it was Lively being unlocked. I really think it was a difference in Lively, understanding what Lively can be, and it changed the game really, I feel like, for us. Luka with Lively, it felt like Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire. Like it was unstoppable. And once it got to that point, I felt like they couldn't stop us, and we were off and running.
And if Lively gonna be that aggressive on offense, man,
it's a different layer to the team. That's what
that opens up a lot of possibilities for the team, man.
It's a different level or layer to the team if Derek Lively can score in the middle. Like if he's scoring like this and getting you 15 a game, and he's actually a threat with guys stay on him, like keep a body on him forever. It's a different game. James said maybe it's just me, but Lively reminds me of how KG approached the league his rookie year. Next season, all hell is coming. I can just feel it. I don't know about the offensive game, James, as far as like KG was already still taking him over the head, mid ranges and all his rookie year. So I don't think it'll be that polished. I think Lively's offensive game will get more polished as the years go on. I'm not saying he won't, but I don't know if it'll be as good as KG's. I wouldn't bet on that right now. Now, if he does, then hey, I'd love it. Cam said, I watched Kobe and Bron Luka be doing ish I never seen. For real, dude is really him. Hey, my man, you're a real one, Cam. I told you that, man. Noah says, I really, really, really feel like we are a big trade away to be contenders. Maybe our new manager can make something happen. Hopefully. Malcolm says, Omax did a great job against Shea on defense. Should we play him more against some of the league's top guards? Yes.
That's what I was saying, Malcolm. I know a couple of people was there dogging him. I was like, man, if y'all actually watched it, man, he was doing pretty good on defense. He was part of the reason why we went on that 30-0 run, man.
You should have, just like you have a break in case of emergency guy on offense, you should have a break in case of emergency guy on defense as well, I feel like.
It'd just be nice to have a guy who you can just guard a guy one-on-one.
Yep.
That helps the defense out tremendously, man. You got to be scattering around, man, trying to catch guys before they pull up or whatever. Because remember, early in the game, when they did go on that run, that's how they were getting us.
Mm-hmm.
They shot 45% from three.
Ain't that how Deshaun Stevenson got a starting job?
So, I mean, that's what you want, guys like Lively who can stay in front of and Lively is the prototypical guy we want on the team. We want a guy who's like 6'8", 6'9" with length. They can play defense. So yeah.
Berg says, I'm happy to see Lively isn't getting in as much foul trouble lately. He was also a lot more aggressive going for blocks and rebounds. However, I'm shocked at how much he has contributed offensively. Yeah, just got to let the man develop. That's all we were saying before, Berg's like, that was all rookie. It's all rookie stuff. You're going to go through the ups and downs of him being a rookie. It's okay. But like, just look at
games like this. Yeah. Yes, games like this show you what he can be and what he can do.
What will happen once he actually learns? He's going to It's like any game that we play, video games, anything else. If you play it a bunch and you'll become good at it. Like, so once he learns, then when you see the good that he can do, understand more of that is going to come and less of the bad.
And on top of that, when you see that good, you build on top of that. You build on that.
Yep. Malcolm says, should the Mavs trade Hardy and Green for another wing, center, or pass? You guys rock. Appreciate you, Malcolm. And
appreciate it. Yes.
We can't trade Green. The Green was.
I mean, if you talk about realistically, yeah, we probably can't trade Green right now because of the poison pill. But in theory, yes.
And it sucks that they don't have contracts yet. The only thing about that is that if we do before the Green contract kicks in, they're not worth anything without adding other stuff to it. So it's a catch-22. It sucks.
So would you have traded both of them for Capella?
No. No, not for Capella. Martin says D Lively should be aggressive more on scoring like that. I trade both of them before I say this one. I trade both of them for a starter. I don't want you want Capella starting over Derek Lively right now? No, sir. All right then. So I wouldn't trade him over. Not at all. Martin says D Lively should be aggressive more on scoring like in this one. Reason why our offense stunt when Luka gets doubled and when our 3 points are missing is because we have zero threat on the inside. Yes, Martin. Yes. Yes. That's why I get tired of people trying to promote Dwight Powell, saying that he doesn't no, I've watched him enough times get caught up at that free throw line and do nothing.
Bro, I watched that. What was it? The Detroit game. It was either Detroit or Chicago. I can't remember which one it was. I remember that game. And Luke was mad because, like you said, you got a guy. That's when kid wouldn't put. No, it was a game that Christian Wood was out. That's what it was. Mm-hmm. They had Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber both playing at that position, man. Right there at that free throw line extended, bro. It was always turning the ball over or whatever, or didn't know what to do with it. And it was just like.
That's the one where Luka turned around and clapped his hands and all, right? And got mad? Yep. Martin also says, I've been saying this the past 10 games, trade Hardy. Trade somebody, Martin. I'm not against it. Like I said, I'm not against trading Hardy. It's about, there's 3 guys on the team right now that I basically wouldn't trade. Maybe 4. Derek Jones Jr. might be non-tradable right now. Like I'm thinking about already extending this dude. But
King Nice. I'm gonna tell you now, other than Luka, if we can find anybody better than anybody else, I'm trading them.
I'm not trading Lively.
I'm sorry.
I'm not trading Luka, and I'm probably not trading Kyrie right now. I'm just talking about who I'm really going for trading. They the 3 guys I'm holding on to right now. I'm trying to think about, like, Derek Jones Jr. is a steal, bro. Like, I would try to hold on to him if I could. But other than that, I'd trade everybody. And like I said, if you got to trade, like you said, trade Derek Jones. If that's the last piece, I mean, he's going to be gone. But I would try to hold on to Derek Jones Jr. They're the 4 guys I would try not to trade. Gina Kim says, no, give it to Luka. And if you want Lively, honorable mention Lawson. But Luka deserves it. Without him, they'll look even worse. He got his team motivated and got them looks while playing D. That's always going to be the case, though, Gina. Like it's the Luka Doncic award, basically. We try to find folks not to give it.
We try to give it. Other people kind of spread it around. It's kind of like Jordan the MVP. Like Jordan literally got it every year when he played.
Yeah,
but they try to let's just give it to somebody else this time. They try to find a reason to give it to him, So I just went ahead and said, Luka really deserved it on this one. So I just gave it to him, and then I also included the other guys, the Lawsons and the Derek Lively's and Derek Jones Jr. So all 4 of those guys deserved it today.
Because they all had, like we said, probably the best games of their careers. But whenever they have the best games of their careers, it's probably going to be Luka Doncic having a great game as well. Because of the way they
today.
Play. Yeah.
He almost had a 40-point triple-double.
Yeah. With almost 20.
Yeah, he almost had 20 assists. He almost had
15 rebounds, bro. Like,
he almost had a 40-20-20.
Golly.
Yeah, he had 15 rebounds, 18 assists. So yeah, he almost had a 40-20-20. If he had a 40-20-20, that'd have been stupid.
You think and the thing is, I think he could do it.
I mean, didn't he get you 60, 20, and 10?
That's what we said. That's what we say about Luka Doncic. That's why I tell you how highly I think of Luka. I just told you I think the man can do a 40, 20, and 20. Like I just said it with ease.
I'm gonna look for that now. I want to get a 40, 20, 20.
I think he can do it.
I think he can too.
Facts said I smell a trade. I'm trying to smell it with you, Facts. Hope it ain't a fart.
I did let one go. My bad. That's probably what you're smelling. I apologize.
Pardon me. Wupo says the focus on trading for role players by the front office and Mavs fans is misplaced. We need a third option wing, and we are good. We got Exum, DJJ for free, and maybe even Lawson now. That's what I was asking. I was saying, dude, what's the major thing? Is it the center?
Yes.
Is it the wing, or is it the bona fide third option?
Because I want you to look at this for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Lively got you 20 and 16 today.
Mm-hmm.
Derek, Rashawn Holmes and Dwight Powell combined got you 3 and 1 as the two backups behind Derek Lively.
So that's the number one thing you want.
You've been hearing me scream this for 3 years, bro. I've been saying it.
But you rather take it over a point of attack defender and over a third option?
Listen, I told Larry this on the fans, the members only. I'm gonna say it again. Look, we have it's night and day between what we have Derek Lively in the game. We had the other two guys in the game. Right. You have the exact same players, the exact same wing guys and all that playing with those guys that you have playing with Derek Lively.
You're right.
But the numbers look completely different from when they play with Derek Lively compared to playing with those guys. So obviously, I'm not saying that I'm not saying turn it down, not turn it down or whatever. But I'm just saying, if you want to focus on one thing first, let it be a center. Thank you. Those same power forwards and small forwards and wings or whatever play with Derek Lively and look like
they play better.
Yeah, they play better.
That's what we've been saying.
So we need to get a backup center, bro. Like I said, I'm not turning it down. I'm not saying we don't need those other positions either, but first we need to focus on the center. We need a center.
We need another anchor. Because it looks good. We got an anchor out there. It's like, okay, we look good. When we don't have an anchor, it's like, oh man.
It's eye test and numbers show that when we have an anchor, sometimes I've been screaming for as long as I've been a Mavs fan. We need a center, bro. We finally got one, and we see the difference. We see the difference when we have a center in a game compared to when we don't have a center. We went on a 30-0 run. We had a center. Yeah. We lost. The lead blew back up to 23 when you didn't have a center.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. We just got to get a center, man. Work our way for the center and then get everything else to fill around it.
I agree. Live says as soon as possible, THJ, Hardy, and Josh, and picks for a real 3-and-D juggernaut. Maybe you can get OG for this price.
It's to the point, man.
I want to solidify the center first. If OG can't play center, like you said, go get that center first.
Bro. I wasn't to say that. I was just gonna say I just want Nico to do the right thing, bro. That's all. I think like Richard said, you got to make you have to. This is not. And as a matter of fact, I said this a few shows back when I said you can't keep adding pieces around the guys who need to be gone. You can't. This is it right here. You can't keep doing it anymore. One of those guys have to go, if not both. They have to go.
You can't keep putting fresh fruit around rotten fruit. It is what it is. It makes everything else rotten, right? So we sitting here, because
like I said, you got Dwight Powell on the team, and we're still struggling at the center position.
How though, bro? My thing is, how the hell is he gonna get rid of both of those dudes, bro? What? What do we have to get rid of Dwight Powell and Maxey?
Like I said, I've said this a few times too. Those are the kind of players you're gonna have to give up assets to get rid of them. You got to.
You're gonna have to catch assets and probably I'm trying to think, unless it's Tim Hardaway Jr. with both.
You might have to do that. You might have to sneak them in a Tim Hardaway trade, bro, just to make
Tim Hardaway. Yeah, just to try to with the first round draft.
With the first round, yes, with the first.
Yeah, everything just change it all up at one time.
And to be honest with you, that's the Mavericks' fault.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. That's the part that makes me mad that it's their fault that they sat here and made themselves have to give up these assets to
I'm not even a front office guy, and we not even front office people, and we saw what was happening with Master Cleaver, and they still gave this man. I did not understand that, bro. Listen, if you want to throw away money, just give me the money.
We done played almost many games Maxi Cleaver since he got it.
I mean, Jesus, man. Everybody named Mama knew that dude was back damaged goods, and you said, you know what? Since you've been a great guy in the community with your boy, man, we see the little Jumbotron screen videos with both of y'all together and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and give you a 3-year contract. That way y'all can stay together, man. Hold hands, during the shoot arounds and all that stuff, bro. You knew those guys was damaged goods. You wasted 3-year contract on JaVale McGee, and then you signed the Dwight Powell back, bro. It's self-inflicting, bro. I've been saying that a million times. It's self-inflicting. So that's why I said, they're gonna have to, the next move you make, you got to put one of them guys in the move, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You got to get rid of them, especially right now with Dwight Powell barely playing now. To the point, I think last game he didn't play.
Yeah, he didn't. We need Are you ready for the big move? Is that what this is the blockbuster time, isn't it?
I mean, if you can get it, cool. Like I'm not putting pressure on them to do. I just want you to fill it out better than what you did. Like you know what you need.
Isn't there a lot of
A
players
center, the backup center is not a blockbuster. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're talking about like superstar, you talking
no,
about
no. I'm just
oh,
naming like
okay.
a bunch of
Oh,
players,
yeah.
like moving a bunch
I
of players. The
mean,
blockbuster trade is about
that'd
time
be
to.
nice if they did that, but how are you going to do that?
You gotta attack. We're gonna have to get rid of everything we got. He's gonna have to make all the moves right. He got to succeed. So Nico is being pushed in a wall where he got to press that button and it has to be the right one. He has no time to press the other buttons.
If you're gonna go all in like that, bro, it has to be it.
You got it, and that's the thing. They back themselves in the wall, like as you say, against the wall by signing them guys. So it's like you set him up for failure. Whoever set him up or whatever. Now he has to press the right button to get us where we need to be. But it needs to be like a blockbuster trade. We're gonna have to get rid of every asset we got right now. Just get it done. Tim Hardaway Jr., like everybody. Like at a point right now, I don't even care. I don't need Tim. I don't need Jaden. I don't need Josh. Like that's how I feel right now. Like they don't do enough on the team where I'm like, I need them so much. So if that's the point, trade them with Dwight, with Maxey, get all that off our books with the draft picks and bring in new guys that can actually do something to help the team, bro. That's why I feel. I'm at that point now. Let's go get them.
I agree. Like I said, I'm to that point. I don't care no more. Just give me somebody in there, bro.
Like I'm no longer fighting for Josh Green. There's no reason.
Nah,
why am I fighting for him? What does he give to the team enough for me to fight for him? Jaden Hardy.
You fight more than he fight.
That's what I'm saying. Like Jaden Hardy, I hope for the best. Like I want him to go somewhere else and get a chance, but on this team, it doesn't look like he's going to work. I want him off the team. You feel me? Like Tim Hardaway Jr., if he's valuable right now, I don't think he's going to get much better. He's going to get worse probably. Trade him off the team. Maxi Kleber, we already know. Trade him off the team. Dwight Powell, need I say more? Trade him off the team. Like you can get rid of all of that, trade the first round or whatever. Like I feel like you can get enough pieces in here that can play with Luka. Luka's going to elevate everybody's game. Derek Jones Jr., we just saw a guy that can play a little bit, get played with Luka Doncic. You see what he's doing. Bring in some guys with a little bit of skill, with something that can do something. They'll look good, and this team can win.
I agree, man.
James says at the end of the third, Luka went into the phone booth and came out with a cape on. I'm hurt, but 10 minutes in that fourth owes me nothing. Yeah, man. Luka was on one, but I was one of those. This dude, what is going on? Gina Kim said, I hope this game unlock Lively. I've been waiting for him to start being aggressive and block shots. This is just the beginning. Yeah, man, Lively gonna be all right. I've already told y'all with JB. We've already told y'all guys before. Like I've seen enough. I've seen enough of what he can do in his rookie year to know that this dude gonna be legit in the NBA. He's an NBA player. He's an NBA legit player. Like this dude is gonna be legit. One of the better players in the NBA. I won't say best, but one of the better players in the league. He's gonna be on top 100 lists. I'll tell y'all that.
How many games you giving Grant Williams? The numbers are plummeting.
I'm gonna give Grant until 30. I'm gonna get we can't. I don't think they're gonna trade Grant. I was asking them to meet in the thing. Would they trade Grant already? Would you trade?
I think it would have to be something that's like just completely just like blows them away for them to do it. Like say a team would take Grant if we got like a Pascal and something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
would you trade Grant for OG? Would you trade Grant? Would you include Grant with Tim Hardaway or whatever? Like get pieces off of there? Like go that way, go that route?
OG's a better defender.
And
OG can start too. OG is a legit starting wing that we need, bro.
OG beside Derek Jones Jr. I mean,
ooh man, that'd be ooh.
I mean, with Derek Lively behind him, with Luka and Kyrie, I'm not crying.
Hey,
you feel me?
And you know OG can get you 17.
Absolutely, and get you rebounds as well. He's going to be great at the power forward position. Like OG might be able to get you 20 with Luka.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all, bro. We might need to start looking at the
Raptors. We might
like that, bro. Or
might got to trade Grant. That's the guy we're not really looking at. We might got to trade Grant Williams.
And he got a nice contract too.
Yeah,
I think he should be able to be moved here in the next few days. So
if we add him on like a Tim Hardaway Jr., and then we can start talking about like Josh Greens or Jaden Hardys who don't really got that much money, but like are prospects. Then you throw those guys on them where they're not really affecting the money like that with the draft picks. There you go.
Yeah,
I might even do that for like a Mikal Bridges.
I would not mind Mikal Bridges.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen mock trades talking about the Mavericks. I seen today the Mavericks making a blockbuster trade where they, I think, get Mikal Bridges and it was somebody else.
Is it Dodo?
It might have been Dodo. I feel like it was somebody
Or
else.
Royce O'Neal.
That they said was going to be on the team though. And it was somebody that was like, DeMar DeRozan, they said.
On our team?
Yeah. Somebody had something where they said a major, it was putting out there today. I don't know if how legit it was, but saying the Mavs might go all the way in and try to get DeMar DeRozan and Mikal Bridges on their team. I take it. I take DeMar DeRozan over Tim Hardaway Jr. All right, so that's what I'm saying. So if we don't get rid of, if we just talk about getting rid of the pieces and adding more, if we not, like you just said, who out of that list of guys you said on the team would you not trade for DeMar DeRozan?
Yes.
All right then. So DeMar DeRozan and Mikal Bridges, yes. Yes. With Luka and Kyrie, yes. And Derek Lively, yes. I'm okay with that. Wupo says it's easy to find role players, hard to get starters.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yep. Peter said this is a loss I don't feel bad about. That's how I felt, Peter. Live says waiting for Grant to show us more. Yeah, man, Grant was on one to start the season, and then he just, I don't know what happened to his confidence.
He said psych.
Yep. Upo says yes, Powell was out there doing cardio, but it was Jaden Hardy terrorizing those minutes. It was both of them, man.
It was both of them.
Yeah. Upo says Hardy has not looked good at all. I thought, man, we always want to get rid of people too late, and we fall in love with people too quick. That's what happens when you're a Mad fan. Like you fall in love too quick, and you want to get rid of them too late. When it's like, man, remember they're good right now, they're decent. We can get somebody for them. No, let's wait 5 years. They're gonna be incredible. And it's like, well, you waited 2 years and he's here. Malcolm says, I feel great about this game. This team doesn't like to lose, and no lead is safe against the Mavs team. OKC was full health, and they are a top 3 team in the West. That's Malcolm.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Professor says, shout out to the new father, Luca and Dante. Oh, Dante's a new dad too? That's awesome. Dad strength and grit.
Yeah, Dante. Yeah, Dante.
That's why he was out.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, man. Congrats to Dante. That's my guy, man. Dante, my dude, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. We be forgetting about Dante too. We got enough of a squad. At the beginning of the year, bro, I yelled to you and said we have too many guys in a position that do too many of the same things, and it's an issue with Jason Kidd and to figure out which guys can stay here and do this and do that. We got enough guys that can sit here and work if we just get rid of the baggage. We got too much. Gina Kim said we put Powell. Oh, sorry.
Logan with the $2 dono. It says Caruso. He said he plays with heart. He needs more. We need more heart. Logan, you preach to the choir, man. I've been saying Caruso. I've been saying it all season. I would love to get Caruso on the team.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've been talking about point of attack defender, bro. There you go.
Yep. Gina, you think Dante Exum a point of attack defender? You think you can be if we allow him to be?
Maybe. I have to see it first. He's a very good team defender.
Gina Kim said we put Powell in while we're trying to come back and immediately lose momentum. Lively is young. He can play longer, especially while we're making a comeback. He's not over that Powell. Yeah, man. Powell just zaps. It just like takes all the energy out of you when you see him playing. You're just like, well, you know what's about to happen now.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. When he came in the game, I was like, here we go.
Gina Kim says one positive thing I will say is Luka Live look promising. Low key liking these losses so Cuban and Nico can watch and maybe be encouraged to trade for better players.
Well, supposedly Nico said 20 games, so
20 games, we won away. Noah says, not even going to lie, I turned the game off when we was down by a lot and yelled, and my dog got scared. Then I went back on Gamecast and saw us winning 117 to 112. Right when I watched again, we lost. Damn, Noah.
Dang, Noah. Blaming you. Yeah, my dogs be doing the same thing. I saw screaming. They started running out the room.
Noah says these refs are going to make Luka have a heart attack. No wonder why Luka gets mad all the time with refs. James Harden never gets called on his travel step back, though. Man, Luka didn't even, I don't think he traveled, man. I really didn't think he traveled. I think he went, and when he did it, he started dribbling with the move and was like, bro,
like even if you called that, why you didn't call the one on Jalen Williams?
Yep, on the other side.
Like, how did you miss that? That was in the open. Like, how did you miss that? So
Richard says, "You guys, the best news I've come up with is our next coach might just have a really good team." Judy Kim said, "I had a feeling that Luka would drop 30 plus, but we still lose. I'm just happy that he got his stats up, and this helps others see that Luka is that guy. He's him, a dog. But losing doesn't help." I mean, that was a piss poor team out there, though, Judy Kim. I don't think most people would have Luka winning games against most folks with that team. Not to be disrespectful to the guy, so that was awesome. If he can almost beat OKC with that squad, like that was like Joker and when he won it in the 6th seed, when they kept saying he was doing all this with the team and all, that was one of those performances right there.
Yeah. This is matter of fact, this was a playoff Luka right here.
Yep. That's why I said this is the best player in the world, Luka, right here. That's what I felt like. Peter says Seth should take THJ's spot whenever THJ's out. One of them need to be traded. That's all I felt, Peter. Hey, Trey says we definitely got to win games. That's a fact. Yeah, Trey. I mean, y'all good though. Like I said, I'm not worried. Y'all gonna miss the playoffs. I'm not worried we're gonna miss the playoffs. I'm just gotta win games. I'm tired of being at the bottom when we can be at the top. Awesome. Shout out to D Book though, man. I don't know what's up with KD. Noah says Lucas should ask Harden and Embiid for advice for how to get on the refs this side for real.
You saying Luka needs to start fishing for them foul too? What do you call that? Foul merchant? What do you call it?
Foul baiting or whatever.
Foul baiting.
Trey also says Bill is ramping up. The back stuff is new for him. Yeah, that's what Bill's not 30 yet. Is he 30? Mm-hmm. He's just at 30 or something like that.
Like 31, I think 32, somewhere around there.
That back stuff, that stuff get dangerous in that age. I'm dealing with back stuff right now, Trey. I'm a little older than Bill, but joke. Berg says I've been calling for losses minutes since last year. I thought he could easily do what Reggie did and more. He's not sure whose minutes he takes, but it's looking like Hardy and Green could be cut. No, they ain't being cut. But Green definitely. Green's got that contract. And Hardy, he might be traded though soon. I really think Hardy might be traded. Anna says between having a first round pick in 2027, Green, Hardy, Hardaway, we should be able to put a package together to get us some size and rebounding with the right moves. We can make a run. Yes.
Yeah, like I said, I think trade season officially starts here in about a week or so. So, a couple of weeks, I should say. It's on the 15th, I believe. So,
Gina Kim says Bertans was low key cooking tonight. Just glad he kind of stopped, but those threes OKC was making hurt too. Yeah, Bertans went.
Yeah, I was mad because Bertans he never did that with us.
Trash. You know how it is, man. It's against the Mavericks.
You said JaVale McGee.
Yep. Noah says, I hope we do more of the pick and roll with Lively and Luka, and you know how the Mavs would just stop doing things on the court that helps us. Yeah, Noah. That's why I said I hope this unlocked a different part of our offense today. I hope we become an inside-out team officially now. I hope. Gina Kim said the fact that Shea can sit with 1 point while his team continues to run the show. How much Luka is an MVP because he couldn't sit down without his team choking. Luka should be able to rest a little. Ray says, I think Lively's starting to earn his defensive reputation. I think this might be a turnaround game right here, Ray. Richard says, would trade Josh and Hardy and first for Denny and either Gafford or Crispin. I would do that. I'd do it, Richard. I think Denny would be great. I think Denny a point of attack defender. Gina Kim said if Luka had better teammates, he would average Joker numbers even more. We better beat the Jazz Wednesday. We lose, and I might lose my sanity. We'll have enough days off and should be healthy.
Dang, I'm playing against Wednesday.
I think it was Wednesday. Hold up. Today was Saturday. We played Sunday, Monday. I thought it was Tuesday.
I'm looking it up.
It was Wednesday. We get that long. I mean, I'm not complaining, but
yeah, I'm definitely not complaining.
We don't see. I think it's Tuesday. Right? No, that is Wednesday. 6 is Wednesday. Yeah. We're gonna be 8th place by the time we play again. Gina Kim also says, "Man, I wish we could have had someone else in bounding, so they can pass." It is on Wednesday.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so they can pass it. We're gonna be in 8th place by the time.
3 days out, bro.
Yep.
Jesus.
I mean, at least everybody be healthy again for the next game, right? No excuses, right? Well, Somebody else inbounding the ball so they can pass it to Luka. This should be motivation for the team to keep the energy up from now on. We have to start winning again. Yeah, Gina Ken, that's a time where we didn't have anybody else. I understand he want Luka inbounding the ball because he's the best playmaker, but it'd have been awesome to have him passing it to Kyrie right there. Berg says, any anchors you guys have in mind to back up Lively, trade or free agents? I like Mo Bamba, Drummond, Bowl, and Nick Richards. I feel like we can get one of those for on the low without giving up Timmy. Drummond really is the only guy that I know for sure what he does. The other guys are still.
Yeah, because Bamba not even getting no playing time where he at right now.
I don't want them to come over here. I don't want them to come over here and be like Moses Brown again for y'all. Y'all be like, oh no, stop. So
yeah, we'll be having the same talk again.
Yeah, so Drummond, I know he'll get some type of rebound, something. He may not be get it something in the minutes in there. The other guys, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if
Johnny B said, I can't believe. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I don't know if Charlotte would trade Nick Richards. Maybe they'll do it for right price. I'm guessing, but I'm not sure.
Johnny B's a Glow Yard gang member. He said, I can't believe y'all said Hardy is better than Tim. This dude is so trash. He might be as bad as Omax. Nah, it's not the issue that we said he can be better than Tim. It's still he gotta be in a situation where he can be that one. And two, I found a receipt of you telling us that we should you trade Tim Hardaway in a heartbeat for Buddy Hield.
Yeah, he sent me that earlier, Johnny. Boy, Johnny, you gotta watch, choose your words. And on top of that, you talk about Tim as if like he ain't been trashing it up the last couple games he's been playing.
When the last time he was good?
Yeah, you better read the room, Johnny. Folks want to trade Tim Hardaway too.
Ain't nobody as high on keeping Tim as high as he was at the beginning of the season. It's starting to fall off.
Well, you ain't got your backup no more, Johnny.
I don't think people yelling that Tim is most definitely the third best player on the team anymore. Look like Lively took that spot like JB did years ago, huh? Gina Kim said the only way to get rid of Powell and Maxey. I love you though, Johnny B. You should have been on the show today on the playback. Have you been on playback yet? Better download playback and stop playing, Johnny B.
I think he
been on there?
I don't think he's been on there. Yeah, Larry been on there. He ain't been on there.
Gina Kim says, he trying to stay away from Larry.
Oh, running from Larry, huh?
Gina Kim said only way to get rid of Powell and Maxey is to trade them with THJ, Hardy, or Green. Give them all of our picks. We have to fool the other team so they'll take them. I mean, it's not fooling them. We gotta give them the picks. So
I know they gonna be like, "Oh, okay. Thank you for tricking us."
We got
these picks. I mean, yeah.
We want to find a bad team. We need to find a bad
Detroit or somebody like that.
We really need to trade with Portland. Tell you the truth, we really need to trade with Portland.
Go ahead and say it, man. You want to go ahead and get Jeremy Grant? It's okay.
If that's what getting rid of everybody, and we got the money to get them. Yeah, I'm not going. If we doing this, I know
somebody who would like that.
If we doing this blockbuster trade and trading all these people, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it with Portland because Portland can take the picks, and they don't care about winning right this second. Gina Kim says, "Oh, sorry, I think I'm saying thing." Noah says the problem with the Mavs is they're too loyal to Maxey, Dwight, and THJ.
That's why we're saying, Noah, they're going to have to make the hard decision. You can't keep building around these guys, man. You've done it too many times. They have to go.
Yep.
To the point both Dwight and Maxey are taking the spots. They're not playing.
Taking them spots. I've been said that. We've said that for the longest time, right, on the show. Nelm says, what do you guys think about Papa Giannis? I don't even know what that is. That's not a play on Giannis's name, is it? That's like somebody else.
No, I'm gonna say Giannis not 26.
Yeah, he's a 7'2", 26-year-old, 70% free throws, 44% three, nominated for best defense in Euro League 23. He was a free agent, but just signed $5 to $6 million 2 years in Turkey. I mean, I'll check him out. No,
yeah, I don't know anything about him.
7'2", shoots 70% from the free throw line, 44 from three. What's his overall field goal percentage though? Tell me that now, because I'm big on that as far with centers. I don't like guys shooting like 44% from the field as well. I want you to be able to score at the rim. Johnny B says, I told y'all back in the summer league, Lawson was better than Hardy. I still stand on that.
Just like you told us, Tim Hardaway was better than Luka and Kyrie.
My damn eyes killing me. Johnny B said only Bridges. The Mavs got a chance at his Miles Bridges.
Hey, get him too.
I mean, I I ain't gonna put that in there. I ain't gonna put that on wax that I said that. Nope, I'm not gonna say it.
Sure, I'll take him right now.
I'm not gonna say it. But I may not disagree with my partner though. Gina Kim said Luka is the first player in NBA history with 35 plus points, 15 plus rebounds, 15 plus assists, 2 plus steals, 2 plus blocks, and 5 plus 3-pointers in a game. Luka is just that guy, man. It's crazy how he's a guard too. You'd expect this from a center.
Man, if he had got 40, 20, and 20, man, that'd have been crazy.
Oh, what do we give Anthony? You've been here saying all that for Kyrie. Dinwiddie, yeah. What are we talking about? Why y'all be trolling? I knew they were gonna be in here. Div says Luka actually did travel. Guys, I saw the replay, but that play is hardly ever noticed by refs. He barely lifted up his left foot and had not dribbled on time. Just keeping it real. I didn't think his left foot had lifted up though, Div. But if you say it did,
man, like I said though,
if
I'm
you
gonna say it again, that's fine. But how in God's name did you miss the one right in front of you with Jalen Williams? Literally everybody around that area was doing this. Like you heard everybody on the playback. That's a travel. Like, how do you miss that? He's right there in front of you.
Yep.
And then when they call the timeout, you see 2 or 3 Maverick players going over to the referee. Like, yo, he traveled. Like, how do you miss that? So I mean, that's fine. It's funny you got a bird's eye for that, but don't have a bird's eye for the Jalen Williams one.
His Freezy, Unc Freezy. Definitely subscribe to his show, guys. If you haven't already, it's a bunch of Knicks content. If you want to see that for some reason, but he said, "Surprise, surprise, 30-0 run and lose." Surprise, surprise. I guess.
Well, you know what's funny? No, never. I'm not gonna say it. Go ahead.
Don't just hold on to it like 10-0 and all that, bro. Just let it be.
I was gonna say something else, but
just let it be until it's time to laugh at their pain. At that point, then we'll let it be. Just let them have it. It's okay. James says,
you would. It's just funny. You would think that Knicks fans would learn their lesson.
Yep, you would think that they would, but
history has shown that this does not usually turn out well for y'all. But
they used to it, bro. They used to this now. They had a point now where it doesn't even embarrass them anymore. It's not even cringy to them anymore to be this type boy and then to have what happens at the end of the season happen. Like it's like, oh, okay, we're used to it. So
I guess so, man.
Let it be, man. James says D-Pile looks like a PlayStation character, especially on defense, as if his wingspan really scares somebody. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Boy, when he in there, they attack the basket like they're supposed to do.
Every time, bro. You know,
every time.
Every coach probably bench dudes if they don't go at the white powder. What did you do?
You shot a 3? You had the white powder game?
Out the game.
Well, you ain't playing for 5 games in a row. Matter of fact, we voiding your contract. This don't make no sense.
Oh, people actually defended the White Power plan. It's wild to watch this stuff, and people actually defended this guy playing. Say, no, he needs to do this. Gina Kim says only player with multiple 35, 15 games in NBA history: Oscar Robertson and Luka Doncic levels. Yeah. Daniel said we have almost reached the 20-game plateau, so the Mavericks should be able to make trades soon. Yes, Daniel. Hopefully.
Yeah, like I said, trade season starts on the 15th, so they'll be able to make some moves.
Johnny B says, I will never again say this team is ran better by Kyrie than it is with Luka. My humblest apologies to the Dawn. It's okay, Johnny.
What?
It's okay, but you need to now say it's not ran better by Tim Hardaway Jr. as well.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Can you read that one more time, bro?
No, don't get too excited. I'm gonna read it again, but you already know how it's gonna go.
I know. Can I just take in this moment, bro?
You can okay. Johnny B says, I will never again, that's in caps, say this team is ran better by Kyrie than it is with Luka. My humblest apologies to the Dawn.
Johnny, I would say you're growing up, man, but we already know how this is gonna turn.
I already know how it's gonna turn.
Look at that one bad game. I told you, Kyrie was bad.
I told you, Kyrie. Tim Hardaway Jr., man, you can't trade him. He's the best player.
I told you to trade Luka. Oh man,
he was saying he was the most consistent player and all that early in the year. I remember all that, Johnny B.
I tried to tell him, Johnny. I tried to tell Johnny that during one of the members only. I tried to tell him, I was like, bro, we seen this same song and then no, he ain't never been this consistent. I'm like, okay, Johnny, I'm gonna let you have it.
When his valleys come as they doing right now, you'll see.
It's just the difference is this year his hotness has lasted longer than it normally does,
and it started earlier.
Yeah, and it started earlier, exactly.
Yeah, so now we're going through the tough spot right now.
Yeah.
Daniel said, I would love Jeremy Grant to the Mavericks, but would the Blazers even want to trade with us? I mean, maybe. I think they're trying to get off of Jeremy Grant's contract, depending on who can give him the best deal. That's a foolish contract now with Dame gone.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Like I said, December 15th. I think he'll be able to get moved too.
Yeah.
After December, so we'll see.
Johnny B said that fourth quarter defense the Mavs played was top 3 in the NBA level. Yep. If they can do that from now on, we can upset some people. Shoot, they can do it from now on. Screw upsetting people. We the truth. Damn. Freezy says the White Power is going to finish this season 5th all time. He's played. Oh man. Why you gotta do that, Freezy? Why you gotta do this to us?
And the bad part about it is he might be right.
I can't.
Well, I tell you.
I can't. Daniel says I would just go get Caruso and Drummond at this point. Like we probably won't get Kuzma and Gafford. Unlikely we get DFS back also. Nico better be on the phones and see what is available. We'll see. Something gotta get.
Yeah, something gotta give. I think he is, man. I think he is.
Would you be mad if they got Kuzma and Gafford? If out of nowhere that was a swing?
No.
If it cost the picks?
No, I would not be mad. I think Kuzma will be a way better third option. Could be second option on most nights if Kyrie decided to show up. I probably trust him more than Tim Hardaway.
Oh yeah, absolutely more than Tim Hardaway.
So that's why I'm like I would not be mad at it. And
it's a scorer that can defend as well.
Yeah, he's not a bad defender. I mean, I know we saw moments this year. Or should I say we've seen moments where he can defend, I should say.
Yeah, he just got to be locked in, bro. That's the issue with Kyle Kuzma. We've seen it with the Lakers as well.
I was just about to say with the Lakers that the year the championship, man, he looked real good on defense. So
I mean,
he had a guy back there, so he'll have a guy back there here.
It's a risk move, but is it a move that could bring us to championship if it worked out?
That's what I was saying when you started asking me that, because
it could if it worked out.
I mean, he's playing with Gafford right now, and they still got one of the worst records in the league.
But they don't have Luka Doncic and Kyrie. You feel me?
And that's the part. It's like, so if we bring him over here, would that make that big of a difference if playing with Luka?
I think it will. Both of them gonna be better. Both of them gonna be better. You think they're gonna get worse?
Yeah, nah.
That's what I'm saying. Both of them.
You saying like with playing with a better team,
yeah, like all those guys I said before. You just empty the team. I would do that for that trade right there with the picks. Because like I think Larry said after the show, after this year we get 2 more picks anyway, right?
I think so.
I think after this year we have the ability to have.
And remember too, we still got those 2 second-round picks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would empty everything, bro, for that. I would take that trade. I would, and like you said, it's a risk because you like I said, Kuzma is still Kuz, and Kuz got to be one man when he gotta play
within the system, bro.
Win another championship and all. He gotta be on that level. Kuz, if he there, like I think Kuz will work. Like Kuz, one of those guys that's gonna be defense and offense at the same time. One of the guys we talk about, and he's a young enough guy.
If he's 2020, Kuz,
we there. That's an excellent move. If we thinking about that type of Kuz with Gafford, that's an excellent move. But
so Wupo said 25 and 31 are available next year.
That's what I'm saying. We'll have 2 after that. So I think I'd get rid of everything for those 2. If we were able to get off the contracts, I want to get off those guys.
It's gonna be
at least do something this year, bro. Like last year, maybe mad because we did nothing, but we got live.
Not at least. They have to do something this year. It's not a choice. They have to, bro. It's not a question.
I'd make that trade, and I think if it worked out right, as long as they're not foolish, I think it'll put us as one of the contenders. Noah says the refs had a better look on that Thunder travel when they didn't call it. Yep,
that's what I said, Noah. The referee was literally right by the play and didn't call it, but they called it on Luka with 2 guys in front of him. You saw that with an eagle eye view, but you didn't see the one literally right by you.
Yep,
you was Ray Charles to that.
Judy Kiff said, Luka, first of all, it was the happiest day of my life. I got the baby, but then today's game was a big roller coaster too. I'm so sad we didn't win this game, but man, we gave a big effort. This team today was impressive in the third and fourth quarter. We got to play this more times, man. We're going to win a lot of games. Yep. I don't know why, bro. I told you more. I don't take moral victories, but I felt like when you beat something in a game or something that first time, and you're like, oh, I know how to do this now. I feel like they unlocked it, bro. Like something may have been. I'm hoping. I'm still crossing my fingers. I think something may have been unlocked today. And Luka talking like if that's what he said, Gina Kim, like he sees it as well. So we'll see. Daniel says, at least we have 3 full days of rest before we play the Jazz. Kyrie, THJ, and Exum could play. They should play. Gina Kim said, Luka, well, my view is probably it was a travel, but those travels happen a lot, in my opinion, 20 times per game. So with a minute to go and a minute and a half, if you're going to call that travel the first time in the game, you can't do that, I don't think so. But I think those travels happen a lot of the times in one game, and the NBA doesn't call travel. So I was really surprised because on the next play, Williams, I think, did the same exact thing, and they didn't call it. Pissed me off, man.
Good night, everybody. Good night. I literally just been saying it the whole show. I don't know how in God's name you, like he said, you saw the Luka one, right? You saw the Luka one, but you did not see the Grant Williams when you were literally sitting on top of it. And everybody on that row, that little corner from the back of the goal to right there at the bench, everybody from that whole little section was doing this. Like, how'd you miss that?
Luka, funny though, he called out names. I love it when they do that. He said next play, Williams, I think.
Because he's not wrong.
Same exact. I know.
Exact same play. You didn't call that one.
Oh, man.
That's when people started talking about fluky stuff, bro. It's like, bro, that seems kind of, some fans be saying stuff like that, bro, because of situations like this. Like, you called that one, but you didn't call this one. And then you called it in a crucial moment of the game.
Yep.
Like he said, that killed our momentum right there.
That travel was done. And then we didn't get it back on the other side. That's when it was like, damn, yo. That was about to be a dagger. I felt the dagger about to happen.
Not just the travel, because the travel led to the non-call travel that deflated the team after that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once we went back and we didn't get the travel back. If we'd got the call back, maybe. But when that happened, because Luka was going to put the dagger in the coffin. He was driving to the rim. It was over. He got past the 2 guys. They were on his back, and he was going to finish. And they called the travel, and I was like, damn, that was it. Daniel said, would you do this trade then? Kuzma and Gafford to Dallas for THJ, Holmes, Hardy in the first. Yes.
You said last week?
Yes. Hell yeah, I'm doing that, Daniel. Just for one first? For both of those guys in that? Yes. Yes. Noah says, I don't trust the Mavs front office for trades or sticking with the same game plan. I believe it when I see it. I mean, I told everybody the playback thing. Why everybody acting like Nico ain't make a big trade every summer so far since he been here?
I mean, we got Dinwiddie, and then we turn around and got Kyrie. So that's
every year since he's been here.
Yeah, that's why I said we got to wait and see what he do.
I'm like, it's certain parts I will call out the Mavs for, but it's certain parts that I see that they do. Every summer so far, Nico has been making a trade, and a pretty decent trade too, like a big trade.
It's just that with this one, he can't keep dodging the problem. He gotta get rid of some certain people.
Yeah, he got to tell
Mark moving Cuban, forward, bro. Yeah, we got to, man.
He got to go sit and have a conversation with Mark Cuban and say, bro, I can't keep doing this. That's he got to really sit and say, I can't keep doing this. They're the reason, man. Like somebody got to be truthful. Gina Kim said, I swear if I see a post on the officials page saying they missed the calls and costing us the game. Yeah, I hate that. I'm like, what does that do? Gina Kim said Luka was really upset. Tim said after the game he was speaking to the refs. Yeah, man. Daniel says Luka, Kyrie, Grant Williams, Kuzma, and Lively would be a legit starting 5. Hell, I mean, even if DJJ was there instead of Grant Williams and Grant was off the bench, that'd be a starting 5. Like right now, I'd rather have DJJ right there with Kuzma.
Yeah. He playing way better
starting because then if the backup center is not as great, you got Grant Williams to help him out as far as playing backup big guys and all that stuff. So I'd rather have DJJ right now in the starting lineup.
Man, try to run through these.
Gina Kim, I think we at the bottom anyway. Gina Kim said, let's hope we still be a top 6 seed by the time we play the Jazz. Yeah, because we're gonna be we're already like 2 games behind the Denver Nuggets or something like that as far as games played.
Yeah, they play like 3 games or whatever it was.
Richard says Gafford backup center at $12 million, Kuzma $25 million, and unlike Denny, he can be traded this year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Richard. That's the piece right there. I'm done. Y'all got me. Daniel said the bench would be Exum, Green, DJ, or Maxey and Gafford. Yeah, or Grant Williams, I would say. Who else you got there? Hardy's they trading, right? So
what's the boy named Curry?
Yeah, Seth Curry will be there as well. Yeah, I'm down with it.
Max.
So truthfully, I mean, you could really move Maxey. I mean, move. Yeah, I mean, that's I like that. I'm down with it, Dan. Gina Kim said I give Nico a B+ for the offseason. I feel you. Noah says I'm worried we will fall to eighth or ninth seed each. Noah says I don't want the freaky Kuzma. I want the Kuzma in 2020. Yep.
That's what I said. Yeah, give me 2020 Kuz.
Gina Kim said, "Do y'all think Lawson going to start playing more?" And thoughts on Dexter today? You can tell Dexter didn't really get time his first time, and AJ just been asking for minutes for a while now. We'll see if they give it to him. And Gina Kim said random, but who are y'all top 3-point guards this year?
Well, Gina be asking these questions, man, that make you got to sit there and think for about 30 minutes, man. I'm not really paying attention to everybody like that, man. Give me Luka against Halliburton, and I don't know.
You ain't gonna say the other point guard, the second greatest point guard of all time?
Who?
Steph Curry?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
Curry's not a
point guard though. I don't know if Curry should be on there. I'm just thinking about it right now. I'm like, would I put Curry on my list of top 3 point guards right now?
Yeah, because that's reputation we talking about.
Yeah, like that's why people keep going to reputation. But right now, like is Steph Curry on a team full of nobodies as impactful as like a Luka we just saw today? You think he's more impactful like a Halliburton as far as controlling the game? No, not at the point guard position. And I'm trying to think, would he be third though? Shea not a point guard. He's a 2 guard right now at least. Like I know he can play some point guard, but Josh Giddey's there, so I'm gonna call him what he is. I guess it would be Steph next because it's not Jalen Brunson. He's not. I wouldn't put Jalen over Steph. Not yet.
Nah.
Anybody in the West? Who are the point guards in the West? Jamal Murray not there again. Everybody said Jamal Murray gonna be an all-star?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I guess it would be them 3. It would be Luka, probably Halliburton, and Steph. And Noah said we talk Las Vegas Mavs incoming. I see you, Melissa. I don't know. I got to think of who would take Steph's place though. That's the only thing. Like, is you think Jalen Brunson there already? Gina Kim said, "Who are y'all top 5 right now? Has it changed since last year?" Nah, it's the same 5. And that's all I'm right now, bro.
Yeah, go ahead, call it a night there, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, we appreciate you guys rocking with us, man. I know it was a tough one, but it's gonna be all right. No, Kendrick Lamar. Listen, man, we'll be back here on Wednesday, man. We got 3 days off. Thank you, Jesus. Well, now 2 days. Want to count? Today is Sunday, but yeah, we got a few days off here, man. So we'll be back here Wednesday when the Mavs play the Utah Jazz. Hopefully we get a dub on that one, man. Definitely much needed. I think we played there, right?
Yeah, I think that's a away game.
Wait, hold on. That can't be right.
No, we play Memphis next.
Yeah, we play Memphis.
Yeah, we missing a game, yo. That's what I'm saying. We play Memphis next.
I had to think about that for a second. Wait, no.
It's next is Utah? I thought it was Memphis.
Oh, next. No. Remember, they put
the game in there.
Yeah, okay. So you play on the 6th, the 8th, and then the 11th. Okay, yes. So Wednesday. We do play Utah so Wednesday. We play them here.
When the Memphis game?
On the 11th.
Okay.
In Memphis. So we play in Portland, then in Memphis. So, yeah, Utah is Wednesday. Okay, all right. I got it.
So we lost 2 in a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we win 3 in a row now? 1 game at a time, right, bro?
I told you I'm not doing that no more, man. It's 1 game at a time.
One.
Same way you told me to stop doing the
It is though, bro. It's 1 game at a time. This is wild, bro. But we could win 3 in a row, but it's 1 game at a time.
1 game at a time, bro.
Man.
I'm trying to see something. If it, dang it, come on, man. My bad. I know this ain't professional, bro.
You fine. Hold on. Noah says, "Hey, Ro got bars like Kendrick Lamar." Ro obviously throwing bars out there. I think he slipped. You see his little background. He all blued up today. Jenny Kim said Curry passed to Draymond for the clutch shot. Luka not doing that. He's scoring.
What was I looking at?
I don't know. You didn't tell me about it. You just doing it. Just taking up time.
Man, you threw me off with them questions, man.
Oh, my bad. You want me to be quiet? I'm sorry.
Oh, you said point guards.
Point guards in the West?
I mean, you like a De'Aaron Fox?
Nah, I still don't take De'Aaron over Steph.
Fred VanVleet?
Nope. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking
really no point guards in the West. In the East, I mean,
Trae Young, not.
Trae Young. You got Jalen Brunson. You got Halliburton. Who was that? Darius Garland.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's really nobody. I mean, standouts. I guess you can probably say Luka, Halliburton, and probably Trae Young. I guess.
Steph, man. I think Steph better than Trae Young this year. Yeah, and then probably followed up. I think Trae Young probably 6 this year. I would take De'Aaron Fox and Jalen Brunson over Trae Young right now. Then I go Trae Young.
When DeMond them come after you, huh?
I ain't saying forever. I'm just talking about right now. We talking about. I mean, I'm saying Halliburton better than Steph Curry.
True. But yeah, man, listen, it's gonna probably do it for us tonight, man. We definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us. Like I said, man, we'll be back here on Wednesday, man, at the Mavs play the Utah Jazz. Same Mav time, same Mav channel, guys. Look, if you're new to the channel, like we said before, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Everybody hit that like button. Follow us on all our socials. I have the links down in the description box below. This will be up in podcast form here tonight, guys. Podcast listeners, do us a favor and hit the 5 stars for us. That'd be much appreciated. Also, if you guys want some of our merch, we have the section here on our YouTube channel under the store tab. Go there for a link to our merch, or you can go to our Twitter page, man, and follow us there. It has a link in there. Also, you guys can follow us on Playback. Follow us on Playback.tv, guys. You want to watch Mav games with us and conversate with other Glow Yard members, man. It's pretty fun times. Everybody was turned up, man, during the game today. So close to a win. Yeah. But like I said, it's all good. Yeah, King got a shirt right there. I was going to put mine on today. I should have put it on. But yeah, King's everything I'm forgetting, man.
Share, more share, guys, please. On our way to our next goal of 2K. We're trying to get there before the new year, y'all. We can do it. I know we can do it. I know the Mavs aren't winning as much right now, but we still can do it. Tell your friends, tell your fam, tell your mom, pops, grandma, and anybody else in between, y'all. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. And let's go Mavs.
Yes, sir, man. Like I said, we'll be back here, man, on Wednesday. Same Mav time, same Mav channel on them boys. Go Mavs. And we out.
Peace.